Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am a final year student for the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering at UiTM Shah Alam. I am carry out my final year study for session 2020-2021. First of all, let me introduce myself. People know me as Mohamed Ariff bin Johar, and I am the presenter of this study. My project title is Reducing the Rejection of Air Conditioning Compressor Shaft Lock Defective Part during assembly process through the implementation of Lean Six Sigma method. My supervisor for this project study is Dr. Wan Mazlina Binti Wan Mohamed. This is the outline included in this project study. It is consists of 8 main topic of project background, problem statement, objective, scope of study, literature review, project methodology, expected outcome, and a project planning. Next is about the project background of a conduct topic. The background of this project has been summarized into 2 main topics which relate to each other. For the first topic is about defective issue. Currently, every manufacturer biggest problem in the manufacturing sector is related to the issue of defective part. The issue of defective part contribute to the company losses. For the second one is about unpredicted source of this defect. The probability of a defect in contributing to the product's failure to function properly is difficult to predict. This slide is telling about the type of rejection that basically occur related to the assembly process of the air conditioning compressor. This rejection is divided into 2 types of rejection, which consists of process and user rejection. The process of rejection is a rejection that can be found during the assembly process of the air conditioning compressor. The user rejection is a type of rejection based on the customer claim that has passed the inspection test before it been sent to the customer. However, the figures show are not involved in the type of rejection through process or user. This is known as other rejection or unknown rejection. Company has taken approach to solve this problem on the behalf of the company through the improvement from the aspect of processing. The figure show is known as a shaft locking issue. Shaft locking issue is type of failure in which a shaft is stopped from being rotating due to a friction or foreign particle entering the compressor section. The figure in this slide showing the probability of the issue occur on the part. A scratch line that forms circumference on the shaft and bearing are the causes of shaft locking. It can be compared to the figure on the right, which do not have an issue relating to this problem. The probability of the problem has been classified in 4 points concerning friction, wearing, mollycoating, and machining. The problem statement for this study is obtained from the issue faced by the air conditioning company. The company has dealing with the same issue for the last 2 years. The issue of defective part by the shaft locking has caused losses of 186,883 ringgit. The primary purpose of this study are to identify and recognize the possibility of defects by enhancing the assembly phase of air conditioning compressor in order to minimize the rejection of the part. The objective of the study are consist of to determine factor that cause defect in part, to implement Lean Six Sigma method in reducing defective part, and to validate the use of Lean Six Sigma in reducing defective part. For the scope of the project is based on the assembly process of air conditioning compressor at multinational manufacturing company. And for the limitation, it focused on defect of air conditioning compressor during the assembly process. For the first subtopic is about a losses faced by company caused by rejection. Javad and friend in 2019 state the automotive sector glass manufacturing industry has suffered huge losses due to a bad performance and rejection. Next, research by Jirasuk Prasad and friend in 2019 state the failure of the machine in the manufacturing of glove has caused a losses of 195,095 defect part per million with the result of leaking glove. Next, Shun in 2020 state that textile manufacturing industry suffering losses due to a poor provision of resource and processes affecting subsequent processes. The next subtopic is about a defective life cycle. A study by Duff state the resulting of defect in the manufacturing sector is due to the failure of good, operation that do not follow the specification, and the process of preparation of material. Soares and friend in 2020 state it also attribute to random and system-related causes, such as management problem and technological deficiencies, largely linked to the wear, exhaustion, and the operation deficiencies. For the next subtopic is about Lean Six Sigma and Lean Six Sigma. For a method of Lean by Chungani and friend in 2017 state that Lean puts special focus on waste management and identification of behavior that do not add benefit to a specific product. For Six Sigma, Chungani state that Six Sigma detect and eliminates defect, failure or deficiencies which can influence the operation. A study by Singh and Ratti in 2019, the shortcoming and limitation of the quality improvement of both processes by Lean and Six Sigma have led to the existence of Lean Six Sigma. The last subtopic is about the efficiency measurement for Lean Six Sigma and Lean Six Sigma. The application of DMAIC framework by Jirasuk Prasad in 2014 for producing a rubber glove in manufacturing sector was able in reducing a defective part from 19.5 to 8.5%. Next, a study by Anderson and Kovac in 2014 in implementation of Six Sigma methodology of reducing web defect in turnaround project and generalized the result to demonstrate how the study can be applied in the service-based environment. For the project methodology, it's a specific procedure or technique used to identify, select process, and analyze information about a selected topic. It's begin with the literature review, which help to understand the defective issue better. The process of collecting the data is gained by through the interview and observation of the assembly process with the company. The analysis on the issue brings to the implementation of Lean Six Sigma to the assembly process. The validation of the Lean Six Sigma is measured by using a statistical analysis of Pareto chart and Minitab software. The collected data by using Pareto chart shown an analysis of rejection part. The shaft locking is major problem faced by the organization which contribute to 90% of the rejection. The implementation is done by proposed additional process of internal lapping process. The internal lapping is a process of produce a smooth inner surface to reduce the friction between the shaft and bearing. This process used to inspect the roundness specification of the bearing in the surface. A Teleron machine model was used in determining the checking item. The implementation of Lean Six Sigma tools by using Minitab software were expected. For the expected outcome for a preliminary result, a conclusion can be made by the increment of CPK value from 0.57 to 1.16. The internal roundness with the additional wrapping process is capable with the production specification with result of reduction of 44.04 failure. This is the project planning with a list of all the activity that has been drafted according to the topic. It also indicate the length of time needed to complete for each activity.